Scientists engaged in the study of genetically modified organisms converged in Kampala to launch the 2014 Global Status of Commercialized Biotech Crops. The status report shows that 18 million farmers in 28 countries planted 448 million acres of GMOs. Uganda has a national biotechnology and biosafety bill that is supposed to provide guidelines for the release and regulation of GMOs. But the bill is still pending debate in Parliament. Ugandan scientists have, however, made some headway in developing disease-resistant crops.
We have developed bananas with vitamin A, enhanced vitamin A and iron. These are very important nutrients in public health. Iron deficiency causes anemia, and vitamin A deficiency causes blindness.
According to Dr. Chigundu, organic bananas have no iron because most of it is absorbed by the leaves as the crop grows.
We use the gene that is used for storage of iron in the leaves and expressed it in the fruit, so that as the fruit develops, there's more iron stored in the fruit as opposed to the leaves.
Some of the major concerns raised by people opposed to GMOs is the alleged threat they pose to human health and the environment. Other people also argue that the taste of GMO crops isn't as good as organic crops.
If I am a person developing GMO crops, I'll make sure that I develop them so that they can sell. If the quality is poor, and the quantity is poor, and the taste is poor, then it will not make business sense.
The scientists have also developed a rice species that can thrive in swampy areas with less nitrogen.
Now, areas that are not being used for rice production will start to be used, so which means we'll expand the acreage of rice production.
One of the scientists who recently returned from Brazil, which is the third largest producer of GMOs after the US and Argentina, shared some of her experiences.
They are now able to produce enough maize both to feed themselves, but also at the same time to produce ethanol. And this ethanol is now being used to complement the petrol.
The participants called on Ugandan farmers to consider adopting GMO technology if they intend to engage in commercial agriculture. However, the researchers are grappling with numerous challenges.
There are a lot of non-experts out there misleading the public.
Parliamentarians discussed it, and in the end they decided to go and ask the peasants. I don't know what information they will get from peasants.
Some people have consumed oranges, mangoes and pawpaws, among other fruits which are hybrid, can confuse them to be genetically modified crops. However, according to scientists, ever since Uganda introduced the technology about 20 years ago, they have never released any of their discoveries to the public. And the only way to know whether the GMOs are good or bad is by enacting a law that can regulate the science.